When Mother Nature goes wild, nothing stands in her way. These jaw-dropping moments caught on cameras reveal the true force of nature in action. Witness shocking events that defy expectations, leaving destruction and awe in their way. Brace yourself. This is nature at its wildest. Caught on camera like never before. Let's begin. Every hailstone strikes not only the automobile, but also the owner's wallet, therefore acting as a motorist's worst enemy. In the summer of 2024, a tornado erupted right above a Russian airport. The damage was estimated to be at least $2.4 million. And from the ground, it appeared much more horrific. It's not often that fog is associated with devastating natural disasters. But in this case, over 40 cars were involved in a pileup on a bridge in New Orleans due to fog. The cars were in utter disarray due to 6 separate incidents, but thankfully no one was seriously injured. It was unusual for Baku, Azerbaijan to have temperatures below freezing, so local divers weren't prepared for the ice, and nobody had winter tires either. Sometimes the wrath of nature is a reaction to human activity. This is what occurred to Myanmar in 2024 when the top water reservoir, which was intended to store water from the jade mining industry, burst due to an accident, forcing its contents to spill down the mountain and trigger a devastating flood. Being an Antarctic researcher is a difficult work. This is only a short trek from one module to another. case, we're still getting the chills from this video. What the folks on the boat went through must have been unbearable. We ought to depart from this place immediately. In the year 2018, this lava flow, although not advancing quickly, was obliterating everything in its wake. As the molten rock inched closer to the houses of the Hawaiian people, they watched in terror. Due mostly to non-stop rain, Genoa, Italy, saw the fury of the Mediterranean Sea. Most of the city was inundated, resulting in estimated total damage of over $1 billion. Witness the catastrophic flood that struck the Indian state of Kerala. It appears as though the house was never there. The Italian workmen who spotted the first warning indications of a collapse did what was likely the wisest thing they could have done. They ran for their lives. In the blink of an eye, 350 cubic meters of rock fell to the ground. When it comes to hurricanes, few people have the same understanding of the destructive power of water as sailors. In 2023, rivers in India overflowed due to strong rainfall. Unfortunately, nature wasn't cowardly and many dwellings were destroyed. This landslide took place in Bandipur, Nepal's city. This is truly remarkable, my friend. You would have thought that an artist had constructed an entire ice city, but these are genuine houses that are encased in ice. The strong winds that brought water from the nearby lake are responsible for this. The windows are shattered and the sight is truly breathtaking. It is a wonderful idea to have a home by a river, provided that it does not become a house in the river. Here is again another illustration of what nature can do to a vehicle. Detroit's freezing winds forced water lines to explode, and the vehicles left on the street become frozen solid. An earthquake off the coast of Japan generated this tsunami that struck California. Even though the wave had lessened by the time it reached this port, the water level surged by about a meter and resulted in $26 million in damage. The water's hue suggests that this is not a mountain stream. Rather, this is a mud flow that these Andes travelers risked their lives trying to use this shortcut, but fortunately they had time to react to the approaching rock flow. If you fail to adequately assess the thickness of the ice, you may find yourself stranded with your vehicle, as was the case here. These pictures were shot in Brisbane, Australia in 2014. They nearly seemed as though nature wants to eradicate this city from the face of the world. For some, chasing tornadoes is a full-time occupation. A novice storm chaser caught the first moments of a tornado's development in this video. Just in time for the 63rd Cannes Film Festival, the French Riviera was unprepared for the unexpected weather. worst kind of flood is the one that happens in the winter. In 2018, for example, several Bostonians discovered their cars transformed into ice sculptures after the water filled their homes and covered everything with ice. This man is going to become stuck. A frightening flood occurred in Scotland during the night. What are you doing about it? Taking in the ocean view from a distance might be just as rewarding at times. In 2017, a huge hailstorm swept across Denver, shattering these windows. While several visitors were ascending the Tsunami volcano in Russia, nature decided to play with them in this insane video, and a strong rockfall started. Uruguay was struck by Hurricane Dolores in 2016. It is still the most damaging hurricane to have ever struck Uruguay. View this amazing clip from the 2011 Shimadake volcano. It was filmed 9 kilometers distant from the crater, yet even from that distance, the ash cloud was massive and caused several flights to be canceled in close railway lines. Wyoming typically gets roughly 12 storms annually, and the tornado season peaks in June. Customers would probably be better off not knowing their vehicles were delivered by sea. Nature's fury is both breathtaking and terrifying. From frozen landscapes to raging storms and fiery eruptions, these moments prove that we are mere spectators in her unstoppable power. If you were amazed, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more incredible moments. Thanks for watching.